One. No. What? There's no heads. Alright guys, today we're going to start with all fours for the warm-up. Both hands on the floor, both feet on the floor, up. And you will just now lift your left hand, replace with your right foot. That's one. Then go to the other side, lift your elbow, and that's two. Alright? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. Same as last time. One leg in, other leg out, come up. This time we'll go back, touch, and come up again. So both exercises we'll be putting them together. Ready? Come up, and then go back. Come on the other side, go the other side. Up, back. Up. Go. All right. Next is hip escape. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. Okay, the next one, you can do it with partners. Just be towards me. If you don't have a partner, you can use the wall. So I'll show you first how to do it with a partner. And then secondly, I will show you how you can do this on the wall. All right, so I'm going to throw his legs to the side. And the bottom leg is going to come to the opposite hip. Then he'll straighten back up to me. And I'll throw the other side. I'm going to switch his hips and straighten back up to me. All right? On the wall, come here. If you don't have a partner, you'll put your feet on the wall and you'll throw your own legs there and flip the hip, use the wall to straighten yourself back up, go the other side, and there you go. There's your partner, Mr. Wall. Good? Not the wall or me? Oh, everything. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Not letting me throw his legs. 9, 10, 1, 2, 3. I'm moving around here so that you guys can see different angles, right? No, not to move. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. And if you're by yourself, you don't have a partner, then lucky for you, you get double the reps. So the partner's turn now. You can go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last one. Okay, next one. The leg drag. Remember to, for me to keep my legs firm to help my partner, and drag one leg to the other side, step in and squat. Okay? Other side, push, drag in, step in and squat. If you don't have a partner, just try to mimic that if you do so. You drag, squat, come back. Drag and squat. Try to do the best you can. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. Switch partner. Ready? Right? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, we'll go straight into technique. While we end with the leg drag, because we'll do a pass, go into side control, to mount, and then an attack. So we'll put some stuff together. So leg drag, you can grab the ankles. Some people go under by the calf, push and use the hips and then pull out. You can have your hands already on the knees. Take one side to the heel and kind of push down on the knee and pull the heel, and then step in. So as you like, however you get the leg drag, you can do either way. So I'm going to pull in, step in, drop my knee. As I'm dropping my knee, I'm going to try to bring this elbow in front, right, of the knee. Grab the lapel. This will help control the pass and its hips. So I drop my knee all the way until it touches the ground. I grab the head. I turn my hips and extend the leg, the knee that was down, all the way around so I can pass the side control. We'll do another angle, straight. So, we're trying to pass here. I realize it's a little bit too hard. When I got the right angle, the right timing, one hand on heel, pull, drag, put pressure on the foot here till I'm ready. I start to transfer the weight to the hips or to the leg on that side. Leave the foot and lapel. Keep the elbow closed. Drop the knee. Right? So I'm kind of pinning his other leg on the ground. Grab the head. Hold the shoulder. Turn the hips and extend the right leg. And more inside control. Okay? Alright, so do that 10 times each side. And if you have any questions, I'll take this chance to answer them. Take a few minutes. If you already have it, you understand it, go ahead and do it. If you're having a problem, type on the chat box there, and I'll answer. Go ahead, guys. Start. 10 each side. All right, good. No questions so far. I'll check back in a minute or so. So you can see it again, in case you guys are wondering. But I'll do 5 each side, so that we have enough time to get your questions if you have any, right? And we're doing that so that if I have you do answer any questions, then we can keep going. Hey, Haji. Welcome. Okay, guys. So it looks like we have no questions. How many guys did? 10 each side. So from side control, how to go to the launch. Okay, so we're not gonna do from the very beginning, so but I'll just show it so we know where we end up, right? So leg drag, came here, ended up in side control. With both knees on the floor, and we were chest to chest here, and the arm holding the head, and the elbow is on the other side. That's the standard side control, right? So a lot of times when in side control and the guy's very tight, his elbows are tight, it's hard to get any submission going, or possibly in tournament we need to get points. So okay, now get 4 points for that. So if you're down by points, or you feel like you want to have some cushion before you start going for submissions, so you want to rack up a little bit of points so that you have more comfort there, and that tends to give the guy who's losing tendency to make mistakes or do something, where he's not used to being points. So with side control, I'll show both angles, right? So don't worry. I'm gonna switch my hips and put my left knee, the knee that was closer to the head, and put my left knee towards his hip, right on his hip, and my left hip is on the floor, right? So now I can grab the knee, and I'll throw my leg over and my mouth, right? There's also another variation which I prefer is to put the elbow on the other side of his neck. While I'm doing that, now I put my hip on the floor. This kind of hides what I'm doing. You can't see, you only feel. It takes away one of the senses. Same thing, grab the knee, pull it, hook, then I let go. Then I drop the knee, and I keep the pressure, and then I bring my hand back. All right, so it kind of depends on the situation, on how fast you want to do that. And now I'll come from the other side. Here, I'm going to switch, making sure it's very tight here. Grab the knee, put my leg over, so I got sort of a hook. Then I let go, then I drop the knee, and we have the mouth. Okay? So over here, side control. Now, put my hand over his head, switch the hips, grab the knee, put the hook, drop the knee, and both knees down. I can have hooks putting my hips down, or some people like to cross their legs, some people like high. Right now, I'm just getting them out. Worry about going from side control to mount first, and then we'll go on different variations later. All right? Do that 5 times each side, and then we'll move on to mount 10. 1, 2, 3. Man, you guys, enthusiastic. Any questions, feel free to type up on the screen and then we'll try to get back to it as soon as I can. Should be pretty simple so far. I'm trying to keep things simple so that questions are less and it's easier to understand for everybody just to get the movements down. Okay. How many did?
Move side to this and tell me.
How many have you done?
Um,
Okay, keep going, guys. Make sure you do 5 each side. Okay, so from the mount, again, I'll show all the angles so that everybody can see different sides of it. When you're in the mount, there's a lot of different things that you can do, but generally, the first thing the people are going to be worried about is their neck and their arms. So it's going to be pretty much like, trying to defend his neck, keep his elbows in, all that stuff. So it's very hard to really get in there. So one of the things that you can do is you start to set up the chokes so that you can open the arm, or you set up the arm so that he forgets about his neck and go for the choke. So a lot of things in jiu-jitsu is baiting. You want to get him thinking about something else and then you go for something. So right now, if he's closing his neck, right? He's protecting his neck really well here, and it's hard for me to get into chokes. There's always something somewhere I can open up, right? But a lot of times, he's moving around with me. He knows what I want to do, and tries to bump me off, and I'm losing balance here. So it's really difficult to get something in this position here. So try to move up. I'm going to hold his head on his shoulders. And I'll just slide my knees up, and this kind of opens his elbows, right? He's gonna start to get worried about his arms, right? And then start moving his back. When he starts to do that, it's gonna open up his neck, right? So now I'm gonna go with one of my hands. I'm gonna put palm up and put all the way in so that my knuckles are going to the floor. I'm gonna touch the floor with my knuckles, right? On the other side, I can go, ideally if I can, I want to go underneath just like the guard and do the same choke I do from the guard. Sometimes it's difficult for that, but I'm going to show 2 variations. If I can get inside under my arm here, both palm up, then I'm going to get in here, right? Close my elbows, do the same finish as I do from the guard, put my ear next to his ear, on the side of my top hand, and I put my head on the floor and squeeze. Okay, so palm up, head on the floor, ear to ear, and squeeze, just like what we did in the close guard choke, right? So one more time. Palm up, underneath, palm up, ear to ear, head on the floor, and start to choke. Remember to turn the wrist, curl the fists. Okay, so try that a few times, and then we will move on. If you have any questions, let me know. I'll answer them.
There's a question about the last one. The leg goes over the hand. When you're trying to grab the leg to mount, does it go over your hand?
Yeah.
And
The leg from side control goes over, right? Pull, and then I hook. So I'm hook. It's not on top of my hand. It's like I want to pull his leg in, and then I kind of hook in, right? I can still see my hand, but my calf or the back of my knee is just right on top of my hand. As soon as I get that hook, I can let go, because now I'm okay for the position. I just got my knee. I have the position. Is that it?
that was the second part.
Huh?
You answered the second part.
Wow. Is that it? No more questions? So give the choke a try. Make sure if you have a partner especially, make sure you finish the choke. And the partner, make sure you don't tap too early. Make sure that they're doing it right when you tap. Because if you start to tap just because they've done most of it, you don't feel like getting choked, they'll get a false sense of doing it right. So make sure you resist a little bit on your neck.
Change the angle. Put your head towards the left. Yeah.
Okay, so. Yes, elbows in. Same like the guard, guys. It's a choke. Here, elbows in. No choking with elbows coming out. Okay, so moving on to another submission from the mouth. Okay, he's got his elbows in, came up, his neck. I can't seem to get into his neck, but if I can get to the belt, right, and I can start to slide my hand up, right? So then I can still possibly go for the choke. But if I can't, then I'm gonna let go of the lapel while he's defending his neck because I didn't get close enough for a choke, so I don't want to waste that energy. And I'm going to now come over, letting go of the lapel and grab the arm. Okay? I grab the arm, then I pull towards the center of his body. The knee on the same side that I have the arm, I'm going to slide up so that my knee is very close to his ear. Right? Same line. I'm going to lift the other leg and point my toes to the direction of where his hand is pointing. You just think of it like that. His arm is going in that direction, so I'm going to now point my toes in that direction. Right? Now, this next step, it depends on how much you like your partner, right? So, for Zubair, I'm going to be mean. But if you like your partner, don't be mean. There's different ways. You can put your hand on his chin on his face. And you put all your weight there. Make him look the same direction, right? And I transfer all my weight on his face, on my foot here. The idea is to get the leg that's going to come over his head. The idea is to get this leg very light, right? Throw the leg over, keep my knees pinched together. Both hands come to the wrist. The thumb should be pointing up. I lift my hips and have the arm bar. Okay. So the other side, so you can see the angle over here. So from the beginning, we were trying to choke him, couldn't choke him, he's blocking his neck. I grab the lapel, I start to feed it. Okay? Feeding, guys, in case you don't know, is I grab the lapel anywhere. And below my choking hand, this is ideally going to be my choking hand, I pull the lapel, but the other one just loosens a little bit and I just start to slide it. That's what I mean more when I say feed. So he's blocking here, I start to feed, can't get the choke, I know it's not going to happen. I let go of the lapel and I grab the elbow, the tricep. Pull, I like to grab the gi here. Grab the gi and pull to the center of his body. My knee slides forward. The other leg comes up. Remember, toes pointing that way. It's going to help my hips also turn that way. I can go on the face. I can go on the ground. Right? I can even grab the other arm. I can grab the lapel. There's a lot of ways that you can get your balance here, right? The other side is good. Leaning that way, the more you lean that way, the lighter this leg is going to be, right? I'm going slow here so you guys can see. This leg is going to slide over. As soon as I come here, make sure from the beginning the legs are pinched, knees as close together as possible. Slide the wrist down, thumb is pointing up, all the way. When you're ready, lift the hips. You shouldn't have to lift the hips that much if you're doing everything right. Hope that was clear. If you have any questions, let me know. You're 10 times each side. Let's do some so you can see. Do some. Let's see if any questions. It's difficult to stay on mount for long. What drills can improve it? Bull riding. Yeah, bull riding.
What was the question?
To me, was asking it's difficult to stay on mount. Okay. Staying on mount sometimes is not what you need to do, because a lot of times when I see people, or I feel when somebody's very like strong underneath you and he's like you're scared he's gonna roll you over. A lot of times people have a problem with the mount here. So you're here, you're going for submission, and they just roll you over. It's too hard. Okay. So you have to anticipate what your opponent is doing. Okay. So at the same time when I'm attacking, I need to also feel and understand what he's doing. Okay. So okay, so I'm going for attacks. He's defending, but he's also trying to escape. Right. So for me, from the mount, I prefer to go to the back, because most of the time I know they're going to try to bridge and roll out first, or they're going to try to bring the legs in, right? So if they try to bridge, right, first thing I do from here, I don't let my legs go high. I also don't let my leg get trapped. So if he starts to try to trap my leg, right, my knee comes to his shoulder and I pick this one up. So now he can't roll me that way. He can't roll me that way because my hand's here and I'm heavy on him, right? And what happens a lot is they roll out that way. And I take his back. I need to let him move. If I'm too stiff and I try to hold the position, most times, if I'm stiff and he rolls, I roll with him because I'm not giving any gift to it. So I need to, like, when he starts to roll, I hope you guys can see my foot. Let's go back. Yeah, so I'm here, right? If he starts to roll and I keep my foot there, he rolls right on top of my foot and I roll with him. Right? So when he tries to roll, I move my foot slides. It's tight, but it's loose at the same time. But it's keeping close to him. Right? Come back a little bit, Zubair. Right? So he's rolling. And I let it go, and then I can get a hook. And then I roll to the other shoulder. Now I'm on the back. So don't be so stiff and don't be so stubborn to stay in one position, especially if you can advance clearly to the next. Right? If he tries to bump me off and bring his legs, or he tries to bring his legs underneath for the knee escape, right? A lot of times from here, right, I need to go back to my pass. This is going to happen. Don't let him fully recover. Right? Come to the other side. Start to pass again. Right? You're in a dominant position, but sometimes, we all know in jiu-jitsu it goes back and forth. Right? But just be fluid with your emotions and have an intention of where you want to go, what your plan is, and if something goes wrong, what's your counter to that plan. That sometimes comes from muscle memory as well. So that's why it's important to always drill things. A lot of questions? Where is the best for I don't know what he's talking about. It's okay. Okay, so if there's any other questions, feel free to ask. That's it for today. Guys, we usually roll here. We're fortunate, alhamdulillah, to have partners in the family since everybody does jiu-jitsu. Try to get your family involved, and then you'll have partners. Won't rely on both. If you're alone, hopefully hopefully this situation will be over soon, and we'll be back in the gym training before you know it. Any more questions? Okay, guys. Monday, 6:30. So see you then. Be on time. Encourage people to come. I see there's only been 22, 23 people today. Let's try to get the number up. You know, like I've seen that I don't know if it's the way I'm presenting or something. I'm willing to take the advice on these things because I'm not used to doing things on YouTube and online and stuff. So if you have advice, I'm willing to accept that. But if the numbers don't increase or the numbers don't stay high, then there won't be any use for doing this. So let's try to encourage others to get involved and join us. And any feedback is welcome. Okay, as long as it's good. All right, guys. So we will see you Monday, 6:30. Charlotte, that is the 6th of April, correct? And see you guys. Alaikum.